It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, and that tasted so good, what we made earlier. Well, welcome back. You're just in time for more kitchen inspiration. It's our Culinary Hotline. Bling, sing, sing, sing. Oh, yes. And we're joined by Chef Clem to help you out with any of the culinary conundrums that 2020/2021 might have thrown at you. And if you have any questions for him, he loves to help out. He loves to answer those questions. Give us a call. The number is 021-110-552. We've got a question, Chef Clem, which I love. I love this question, especially having just come back from home. Martha De Lange on Facebook says, Chef Clement, can you please focus on penny pincher, or otherwise known as low-budget recipes for a larger family this year? It'll be much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Is that a real name?
Yeah.
She could be a character in Seven Delight.
She could easily
I like
be.
your name.
Yeah.
Talking about people's names in Seven Delight today. Okay.
I love that. So, big families, you have to think about so much more when you are preparing meals for big families.
Absolutely.
Low budget, cost effective, but still great meals. What are some of those ideas?
And moms are magicians like that.
Yo,
They're able to take a little bit of something and then feed a nation.
Yep.
So I've been paying attention to like my mom's cooking and the way that like other moms have been cooking. And it's very interesting. So what they do is they take a protein and then they just, number one, cook it properly. Can I just talk about the meatballs, for instance?
Yeah, sure.
We spoke about meatballs and seasoning it like a steak. When you cook mince, right? The most important thing is treat it like a steak. When you do that, you get so much flavor out of it. Because we didn't mess with it, we got a beautiful brown color and crust on it. That's flavor.
Okay.
So we're maximizing the ingredient number one.
Great.
And that comes with knowledge about knowing how to cook with it. You're doing justice to the ingredient and you're going to get the maximum flavor out of it.
That's a big tip. I love that. Maximize on the ingredient. Yes.
Okay. So another thing that I did that I've learned. Use different elements to bulk up flavor.
Okay.
Like potato.
All right.
All right.
Oh, because it's volume.
Volume. So when we make minced curry at home, we always add more potato than we actually need in the dish. Because we know like minced curry, you're going to share that and you're going to use it again for like days to come. So what we do is we chunk up our potatoes, we put that in there, more potatoes than we actually need in our minced curry. Step one.
Great.
And for other dishes as well.
So filling.
So filling. And your stews, add that. Then chickpeas. We got dry chickpeas here, but you could use tin chickpeas. Tin chickpeas, lifesaver.
Chickpeas are so underrated, but they are such goodness.
So
and there's
underrated.
so much you can do. There's so
inexpensive.
Much. Yes.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Good flavor. Good for you.
Imani.
Wow. Okay. So I love that. So what I do with that is when I make, again, I'm going to just use curry because I'm obsessed with curries, and I still am. When I make a curry, I always add chickpeas to it.
Okay.
So if you don't have a lot of meat going on in your curries, it's fine because you still got the element of protein, the element of texture coming through from your chickpeas. And that works well again in stews, in soups, and then again lentils. Same thing. Protein coming through from there. And you're maximizing again in a very big way, getting so much flavor using lentils.
Do you know what works for me? And I find that when I was home now in December, I was able to do so much with. Not because I was lazy or I am lazy in the kitchen. Couscous. Again, because when you just put it, it just feeds the nation.
I think, and also another thing about couscous, and again that goes again with like the sort of grains, pulses. Couscous obviously is not a grain of pulses, it's actually made. You pour boiling water over, you add salt, you add a little bit of dry herbs if you want, done. No
but also it just like goes.
Volumizes. And people love it. And if you want to add texture to it, add some chopped up nuts in there, some seeds in there. And it just takes it to a whole nother level. It's like rice. It's in the rice you have to cook. Couscous, you don't have to.
Put some water in there. Okay, so January, obviously, is the month. It's the season of today. It never has been tighter on the budget as it has been this year, especially while the world is going through a pandemic. So many people are having to deal with cut salaries, and we're all feeling the pinch, honestly, everyone. And we love making meals that truly are affordable, that can help feed the whole family. And Clem, you always do have tips around those kind of things. How do families, small or big, manage to stretch the budget, especially when it comes to budget for the kitchen ingredients? So not so much for preparing the meals, because you've told us that, but like ingredients that you must have, those must-haves.
Tinned foods.
Okay.
I don't know what people think, that it's not high quality. It is. Sometimes a tinned version of something is really like the better option than going fresh on budget and on flavor sometimes. Shelf life.
They can sit there.
I'm obsessed with tinned fish. I just love tinned fish. I love the flavor of it. And the fact that, again, if you are hitting the gym, new year, new me, tinned fish is a great source of protein and flavor. So but what do you do with that now, just besides eating it straight out of the can? Because I know those guys at gym, they will let you pop the can right there.
The
and start
tuna
eating.
can is always exactly, yeah.
This is a good one, and this is another classic one that I've had from my grandmother, and she, like my mother, and it's like other people, they've all
Always
had
the
it.
moms.
Tinned fish fricadelles.
Wow.
Okay?
Because you can buy a lot of the tin fish and store it, right? And so you can make different things over time.
Different things, absolutely.
Is one.
So we made a tuna little spring roll earlier. Tuna, like a tuna.
Ooh, telefono, it's ringing.
Oh, is it? Okay. While the on the phone, I'm gonna get going on this.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I answer. See, Pedro and Associates Food Styling and Expertise. How can I help you? Hello, Jerry.
Good morning.
Hello there. I just saw there on my caller ID. Is this Jerry speaking?
It's Jerry speaking
I
here.
love it. Jerry, where are you calling from?
I'm phoning from Grassy Park.
Fabulous. What is your question, please?
I would just like to know, we didn't throw eggs in his fricadelles.
I got you. So, on that question about adding eggs, because I added milk to my breadcrumbs, that's going to replace the egg. So I'm trying to work out and being like budget friendly with the fricadelles in the sense that eggs are really great source of protein. I'd rather use the eggs just for today as like a meal thing on its own. Like a fried egg on toast is just amazing.
Magic.
So instead of you using that egg for the fricadelles, which is already another meal, a little bit of milk with your breadcrumbs. But I do know that eggs, like our breadcrumbs do, they add texture and help bind it as well. So you can totally use eggs in your fricadelles.
That's beautiful. Jerry, are you satisfied? I can almost feel her going, oh, yes, you have saved the day. Okay, so Chef Clem, let's carry on with that one and just sort of speed through it because it's easy to make very quickly too.
Okay, very quickly. So it is, I took pilchards and I took it in the spicy tomato sauce because that's the one, it's so good.
Yeah.
And then I added some of those toasted breadcrumbs to it.
Looks like this.
There we go. It's gonna add texture and it's gonna bind it as well.
Can I grab one?
I mean, I'm still gonna
after
fry
you've
it up.
done that. Okay, great. Well, then you're going to fry it up. But listen, I'm more excited as well after eating to go find out about Grant's hair. Grant, how's it going, brother?